Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Now the unions are turning against Madhead Milliband. Well, it's reported that the unions are now turning against Madhead Milliband for his about his net zero obsession. I mean, how much longer can Madhead keep his job? Will Starmer finally see the light and admit to himself that his net zero obsession is not going to work and he needs to get rid of Milliband? He said that when he put him in that department, the energy department, after last year's general election, that he was going to keep his job until 2029. Well, he wants to lose it now because he's obsessed with net zero. Everybody's against it. It's going to cost householders energy bills millions. They're not going to come down like they claim it's going to be. They're going to go up, and they're going to keep going up until, well, people can't afford to pay their energy bills anymore. I mean, you've got the energy companies, they keep putting it up, don't they? I suppose they'll put it up again in the autumn. They always do, but thanks to Madhead Milliband and his obsession with net zero, then it's bound to go up, isn't it? I mean, even Tony Blair, who I hate with a passion, has said that it's not going to work. He's against it, and of course that's upset the net zero fanatics in the Labour Party. They are upset about it. They don't like it. At least Blair has said something sensible for once. When he was Prime Minister, he never used to say anything sensible, had he? He always used to cause trouble. But at least he said something. And of course, there's going to be an ongoing civil war in the Labour Party about this. What Blair has said, I suppose they'll want him to keep on to him to shut up and try to cancel him like they cancel everybody else. One lunatic has suggested that denying about climate change should be a criminal offence. Have you heard anything ridiculous in your life? I wouldn't be surprised if Starmer doesn't pass a law like that, knowing him. But yes, this net zero obsession, it's causing absolutely havoc. I mean, we must be the only country in the world that's obsessed with it. I don't think any other countries are. Other countries don't seem to be interested in it. They say they're going to cut emissions by, is it 2030 or 2050? I don't know. They say they're going to do it, but, you know, other countries are not interested. But, of course, we always am. We have to be the first to do anything like this in this country. Instead of just ignoring it, telling them to go away. Well, it would appear that this Starmer, well, he's as bad. He's obsessed with it as well, isn't he? It's not going to be done, I'm afraid. Go carbon neutral by 2030 or whenever. It's not going to happen. It's going to fail. And whether or not Madhead Milliband is still in a job by the time we have another election remains to be seen. Like I've said, will Starmer sack him? Or will he keep him in his job? I don't think Starmer dare sack Milliband. There will be ructions if he did in the Labour Party. There would be trouble. But anyway, it's like I've said, it's this, I don't know what this obsession is with net zero to you. I don't know what it is about this that's causing all this this trouble. I mean, there was none of this carbon neutral nonsense or climate change nonsense years ago, was there? In the 70s. I mean, there was never heard of. I mean, old King Charles was kept on about it in the 70s, but he was the only one. Everybody thought he was mad. What kept asking themselves, what's he going on about? But of course now it's an obsession. And of course we got the eco-loonies, the likes of Just Stop Oil. They've been causing havoc, haven't they, for the last few years? They've decided to give up because it's them fighting a losing battle. These climate change protesters, them just fighting a losing battle. I mean, they seem convinced the world is going to come to an end. I mean, we're having a mini heat wave at the moment. I mean, I suppose it won't be long before some idiot decides to say it's the climate change has got to do with this. It's not. It's just a jet stream. It's gonna. I mean, according to the weather forecast, the weather's going to go back to normal tomorrow. So, but you know what I'm like? The end of the world is nigh. Well, some people will say the end of the world. We're coming to the end of the world. I mean, a few summers ago, when the temperature was rising and we had a few fires, especially those climate idiots on Sky News, they said that it was the climate, the climate was going to end. The world was going to end, but it never did. I mean, you had that other idiot, Greta Thunberg, or whatever her name is. She used to be the same. She's made a count the world was going to end in, well, some in 1 year. She kept saying, "Oh, the world is going to end. We're all doomed." It never happened. We're still here, and we're still causing havoc. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.